Hi guys, welcome to ComfortLifeChannel. It's so nice to see you here again. And today we're making a great chamomile facial wash or facial cleanser, whatever you like it. This recipe is natural as always, and it has perfect ingredients, great for any type of skin, especially if you experiment a little bit with the essential oils. And it does the job perfectly well. It helps you to remove the dirt, at the end of the day, or remove the makeup as well. And it looks like this. It's actually, I would say it's a gorgeous wash that everybody needs to try. It's so easy to make, just takes like 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's a little bit liquid, but don't be afraid. As you can see again here, it becomes foamy really easily. And before I start the recipe, I want to mention a great website that I just found, and I love it because it has so many bottles for the DIY recipes, and they are so cute looking, and besides they're affordable. Talking about cute looking, check this out. They're so cute. I just love them. And this bottle is also great. It has you probably see a little bit greenish because of the contents, but it's actually blue, which I totally love the blue. And in the description down below, I will also put the code that you might use if you decide to purchase from this website, and you will get a 10% discount. So now let's go and see how you guys can prepare this great chamomile cleansing wash. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you the recipe for the chamomile facial cleanser, and I have to share with you, I think, my belly, because obviously I'm like really pregnant right now and there's no way for me to hide it. I'm 7 months pregnant, and this is my big news. And now we move to the recipe. So for this recipe, you will need, just to get a container where you will sort of mix everything up, you will need a bottle where you will store your mixture, and I'm using this wonderful pump bottle. And you will need to start with making yourself a cup of great chamomile tea for 2 reasons, because I want you guys to stay nice and calm, and we shall need chamomile tea for the recipe. Chamomile tea we shall need should be strongly brewed so it could feel something, right? So just make a strong chamomile tea, and I'm going to double this recipe. So if you just want to try a little bit, I'm going to give you half of it so it's easier. And so you need 1/4, which is 2 ounces, of strongly brewed chamomile tea. So again, I'm going to use double that, so half a cup. Well, I love chamomile tea, and I think everyone should love it, and everyone should drink it, at least have a cup, just before you go to sleep. Sometimes I might use the tea that comes in the tea bags, but if you make something like chamomile tea and you really want to have all the benefits, especially if you're making some DIY recipes, just get the bulk one, like real chamomile flowers. You will feel the difference, and they look so beautiful. So now moving to the next ingredient. Because it's a cleanser, we're supposed to have some cleansing thing in here, and that's going to be Castile Soap. Well, the soap I'm using is the Dr. Woods, and I always have it here, and you probably know already. But there are many others. What I would recommend you to do is get a good one. That's one. And number 2, make sure it comes either with essential oils or without, because if you want to use some essential oils, which I'm going to mention later, you could just get that one. But I would prefer to get one unflavored, plain, so you could play around with the recipe. So for the recipe, which you'll need you will need 1/4 of the Castile Soap. And again, I'm going to use double that. And I'm going to put that in the same cup right here. So as you see, I'm pregnant, so I used to like doing DIY recipes. So right now, I really try to pay more attention to the skincare products that I use, because this amount of chemicals that we put on our bodies is just crazy. So once we're done with that, it's pretty simple so far. We're gonna move to the next ingredient, and the next ingredient I would suggest you to use would be vitamin E oil. Well, because it's great for your skin, plus it's gonna work as a preservative. We shall need just several drops of this. Well, let's say it's like kind of thick. I'm going to use a small cup right here, which equals maybe 10-15 drops. By the way, the Dr. Woods version I have already comes with vitamin E. And it also comes with shea butter, which I love, and it comes also with olive oil in it. So that's actually great for you to consider. I'm going to put this product put the link for you to check it out or whatever by in the description down below. The next ingredient we shall add into this recipe will be oil. Well, here it entirely depends on your preference. I'm going to use sweet almond oil. You can use avocado oil, hazelnut oil, you know, olive oil again, anything you want. So you will need a little bit less than 1 teaspoon of this oil, and I'm going to use a good 2 teaspoons of it because I'm doubling the recipe. So we're done with that, and it's pretty much it. So right now we have options. You might add essential oils or you might omit them. And the type of the essential oils you want to use, the kind of the essential oils, will entirely depend on your skin type. Let's say if you have oily skin, you might consider adding tea tree oil to this recipe or lemongrass oil. In case you have dry skin, you might consider adding the rose hip oil, the lavender oil. And then if you want to treat mature skin again, you might add some different oils like jasmine, lavender oil, and many others. You could just do a research for that, and probably you already have some oil that you're using, so you definitely can put it in here. You might use about 8, you know, drops of that. And I'm just gonna boost it a little bit with more chamomile oil, and I'm just gonna get like maybe 5, you know, 5 to maybe also 8, 10, see, of chamomile oil. Of course, I know we are, because I really want it to be chamomile. I think it's really good for my skin, especially right now during winter time. Definitely, if you're going to use an essential oil in this recipe, if you've never used it before, do a small patch test and see how your skin reacts. It's very important. If you are pregnant, consult with your doctor, because not all of the essential oils are safe, because it's actually a very powerful and strong thing, so always be cautious about it. And as with every recipe I'm sharing with you, I'm going to give you some options. In case you don't have chamomile tea, or you just simply don't want to use it, you could definitely use some distilled water. You could use aloe vera juice instead of that, or gel, you know, or maybe any other tea. You know, like green tea works good. I know black tea might work just as well. And if you still want to make it chamomile, add the chamomile oil. So now once we're done with mixing the recipe, we're just going to put it in the container that you're going to use. It's actually pretty liquid. It has a very liquid form. And as you know, Castile Soap is not thick to begin with. And of course, you need to try how that works. Well, I like this recipe and it works perfect for me as far as I want to just wash my face from, you know, from like the dirt or whatever, and it removes makeup very well. So the palm oil works just perfectly fine for me. This recipe will keep its shelf life, let's say without refrigerator, will be good for like up to 2 weeks. If you add vitamin E, definitely works as a preservative, and of course you could just keep it in the refrigerator, you know, just to be safe. The way you use it is just with any other you know, facial cleanser. You could use it on its own, or you could use it on the cleansing cloth, whatever feels best for you. And I hope you will like this recipe because it's so simple to make. It has Castile Soap, it has chamomile tea, it has great oils in it, vitamin E oil, I've used sweet almond oil, and a little bit of chamomile essential oil, and that's it. As always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please put the thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel. I wish you to stay very happy and very healthy. I wish you to be very positive, and sometimes if you're angry, you know, just let it go. Try to calm down and think that probably won't be important tomorrow or maybe within a week or so. So don't forget to smile, love people, love yourself, take care of yourself, and just be well. Thank you, and I'll see you later.